Alrighty, here with Don Burnett today. We're talking about drying grapes, making raisins, really.
Yeah, dehydrating the fruit. Donna and I have had such good times this summer discovering. We've had this machine for a few years, and we'll show you the machine.
Yeah.
But we've really never got into it. And I'm telling you, it is a fabulous way to preserve fruit. We've canned for years. We've canned fruit, and we still are canning. The drying process enables you to do things much faster. Less time, less equipment, and you just need this drying thing. Yep. So right now we're going to do some grapes just to show you how it's done.
Yeah. So these are just seedless.
These are seedless grapes. These are called Arkansas Reliance, and as you can see, you get a little bit of rot happening in here, and a lot of that is because birds have been picking at it. So they'll come in and they'll pick at it, and then the grape, after it's been picked on, dries up. Right. So I'm going to take these bunches in. We probably got with these bunches, we probably got enough for a few trays. Here's another bunch right in here that is really ready for picking. Sometimes it's hard to get at it, but
well, that one's got a little more color, eh?
Yeah. So there we have. This is a little bit more riper, but that's really what you end up with this with this Arkansas Reliance, and they're quite tasty. You can try one here.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a race against the birds. You know, this time of year, the birds just get into them, and they just love them. So, and as you can see, have a look at this. We missed the boat on these guys.
Oh, the birds!
The birds ate them all.
Cleaned it right
cleaned
up.
them right off. And so I'm gonna actually done way better this year than I did last year.
Yeah. On
racing against the birds because the drying and last year we weren't drying them. We were just eating them fresh.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit of grapes, but the birds got most of them. This year we got in before the birds. So that's what we're going to do. We'll show you how it's done. We'll take them inside and show you how it's done.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, well, let's go and check it out.
Herbs and spices, 95 degrees. This is Fahrenheit, of course, or 35 Celsius. Nuts and seeds, 105 degrees Fahrenheit, 41 Celsius. Crafts, whatever that means. Fruits and vegetables, 135, and this is what we use right now. Meats and fish and jerky, 160 degrees, 71 degrees Fahrenheit. So the difference between using this and trying to dry in your oven is you can't get the oven down low enough.
Yeah.
It wants to be too hot in there. And anything, like these temperatures are not to the boiling point, really. They're not even to the boiling point. So they're just, And so this comes with trays, the different trays. And we'll take one outside and just show you what I do to load the trays with our freshly picked grapes that we had, okay?
Okay.
Take them out here. Is this a good spot?
Perfect.
Okay. So basically what I do, and washing them beforehand is a good idea too, but I just take them off here, and of course, even if you split them a little bit, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But main thing is to leave the stems on there. Don't make sure that the stems don't come with the grapes.
Yeah.
These little stems don't make the raisins very bad. So I get them on here, and once I get the thing loaded, you can shake them like this. See how you shake them, and that brings them all down into one spot. Oh, there's one with a stem, so you can keep
gotta keep checking.
Get that stem out of there, and if you just shake them, they all come down into that spot. So if you keep loading it like this, you can load it anywhere you want, like so, and ideally you want to have all the same size, but it works out anyway. You just go in and test it as in the morning. Takes about 19 hours.
Okay.
It doesn't take 24 hours, about 19 hours to do grapes, and of it at that temperature that we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And so see what happens. You get like this, and you shake like this,
Yep.
and they all roll down into their little spot.
Sort of a little shake, rattle, and roll.
Yeah, little, yeah. They
Nice.
roll down to their spot like that.
And so you're
you
doing
can fill up
a single layer all the way across.
single layer across of grapes, and then you've got the 4 trays. Now we're going to get some more trays because we like doing this so much. We're going to go at her.
So this particular dryer, you can add more trays as you go.
It's stacked. They're
Oh,
stacked.
that's nice. Cool.
Yeah. And yeah, there's another one with a stem. You gotta just watch the stems.
Yep.
And yeah, and so that's how we load them. We
Right.
put them all together, and I've got some pictures I'll give you of the loaded trays,
Yep.
so you can put those on your YouTube channel as well.
Yep.
And it's been great. We have had more fun doing this than anything, preserving fruit, you know. So we're going to try some more prunes, plums.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try apples. We're going to try pears as the season progresses. So
And you've done cherries, and the
We've
cherries
done
are
cherries.
beautiful. We should have a look at those.
I'll show you. I'll bring.
Sure.
So here are the cherries.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Nice.
and yeah.
They are so delicious. And so these are whole cherries. Whole cherries, and you've just pitted them. So you got your little pitting tool, and these still have a little bit of softness to them, so they're not like hard as rock.
Yeah.
I think they're just like little jujubes, little I don't know, little candies. They're so nice.
And here's the raisins after the grapes are done. This is what they look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you freeze these just for long-term storage. I mean, they last a long time dry. But you can also freeze them in these baggies so that
Well,
it
then you
keeps
know
them.
they're kept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know they're good.
These are big fatties,
Yep. Nice.
and these are sweethearts. So we take the stem out. We wash them in the sink. Take the stem out, and then we have this cherry pitter. This is the one we found the best, and you can put them in any way. You can put them in this way, which is probably the best, where the cherry pitter pokes right down through the top stem there.
Yeah.
And there's the pit,
Yep.
and here's the pitted cherry.
Nice. And so you do the same thing in the dryer. You
Then we
just line
we
them up.
just line them up, put them in the dryer like that,
Yeah.
and yeah. I'll let you try one of these, Penny. I bet you can't eat just one. Freeze them, keep them for a long, long time.
Yeah. And you do the same with the cherries. You freeze some,
freeze 'em,
and
yeah.
you have some that are,
Yeah.
you just keep, because that's one thing I noticed. It's like when you get prune plums, and you know, when you buy the ones in the stores, they're always so soft. And then when you dry them yourself, they tend to be quite hard and almost brittle a little bit, you know, like really hard. So there's a real happy medium to getting them right where you want them. But if you could get them to this point where they're just a little bit soft, just perfect, and then freeze them.
And they do have to be ripe.
Yeah.
Because I've done some prune plums, the early Italian prune plums.
Yeah.
I've got some of those done. We put them in a little too long, and they got a little dry, a little chewy, a little leathery.
Yeah.
We're excited to get that crop of late Italian prune plums, which has always been my favorite. The late Italian prune plum is the one to get.
Yeah.
So we're going to dry a bunch of those and see what happens there. And I think we'll be very successful. And we'll just watch that we don't leave them in too long.
Yeah. Perfect.
It's fun. We generally put the dryer on about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so that the next day around 11 we start to peek at it.
Yeah.
And 11, 12 noon we start to peek at it, and then we can get them out just when they're perfectly done.
Well, it's been a great visit today, and really enjoy learning about drying fruit. It's such a great thing. And
Thanks,
it
Ken.
seems pretty easy, like it's easier than canning, right?
Piece of cake.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Don. Appreciate it.